sitting here watching the intro and I just hear you like peace and blessings.
A little bit too fast. I didn't know. I never do the intro. That's small shit. That's
Bro, I'm
small.
sitting here like all I hear is peace and blessings.
Smiles is not here. I'm aware of that. When she's not here, we don't shout her out. So
She
we
be in
love
her
you, Smiles.
feelings.
We love you. We miss you. Gang in this bitch. Gang in this bitch for Smiles one time. PG County, Merlin, doing
Merlin.
too much. Welcome, welcome to my perspective podcast. This your
Hey,
girl, the one and only Jamie B, and
it's
we
your
got.
girl. It's your girl. They call me PYT.
Oh man, I like the shirt. I want to get into that question that I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
I can't. I haven't seen Michael movie. I feel like I wasn't really a Michael Jackson fan, right? There's people like you that's Michael Jackson fans and saying that it was a good movie because you're a Michael Jackson fan, right? And there's people that's Michael Jackson fans and saying that it's trash. I feel like I can't give my input on it because I like Michael Jackson and what he did for the community and how he broke records, but I can't really tell you like his lifestyle and this and what happened to him.
That's why you
So
gotta. That's why you gotta go see it. I'ma say though, as a fan, I did recommend before people saw that movie, buy his book, download his book Moonwalker,
okay,
read his book to read in his own words because like
and this
one
is him.
inaccuracy. Yeah,
He
this is
didn't.
a book he wrote. This is his
Okay,
book.
okay.
It's called Moonwalker. It was a New York Times bestseller. And when I tell you that book actually opened up my eyes to him, he got real personal in that book. Some things it was like you could read between the lines that it was stuff going on that shouldn't have been happening. But one inaccuracy as a fan that I realized watching the movie was I didn't like the fact that they tried to push this Peter Pan thing as far as his nose. That had nothing to do with why he got his nose done. He literally broke his nose during rehearsal. What was that, 1979 or something like that?
Hmm.
And I didn't like that in the film. That was one thing I didn't like. Some of the timeline, like as far as when he got Bubbles, the monkey, the chimp, I'm sorry, when he got the chimp, um, the song that they sang when the victory tour, when he decided to leave his brothers, that song was not working day and night. It was Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. So it was a couple things in there where I felt like they did it for entertainment. They
Okay.
did it for the reaction of the crowd. But overall, I'm not gonna lie, like, even though I'm a fan, I like the fact that that movie showed him as a man more so than just the artist. Like, it showed the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, the manifesting, the believing in yourself, God given talent. It really showed him as a man, and he was really a cool individual. And when it came to business, he was nothing to play with.
Yeah, I used to work for American Airlines, and I knew so many people that actually met Michael Jackson, and they was like, you wouldn't even realize that that's Michael Jackson. Like he's
Yeah.
so down to earth, like he's humble, he's chill, and I was like, damn, you was in presence of like one of the greatest of all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
So
go see it.
I want to read the book first. I'm gonna read the book first, and then I'm gonna go see it because that's like I'm a Jay Z fan. So if they made a movie about Jay Z, I know I read his book, so I know like dang. But will somebody, let's just say Smiles is not a Jay Z fan, like
Mhm.
would she feel like it's a good movie? Like
I think that the fan thing is what causes the prejudice as far as people believing that I'm not gonna like it. It's not about being a fan. That's just like the Titanic, right? For people who knew the original story, that doesn't mean that that movie wasn't a good movie, even though that movie is false. You know, I feel like because of prejudice, that's why people don't want to go see the Michael film because they feel like, oh, I wasn't a fan. I had a disagreement with a lady who said, oh, well, I was a Prince fan. I said, okay, I saw Purple Rain too. I
Like, okay, go
mean,
see Michael.
yeah, like I don't get it. Prince was a genius. Why would I not watch his movie? He made it. Why would I not watch his movie? Why would I not listen to his music or watch him in the studio behind the scenes because I'm a Michael fan? That doesn't make sense to me. Why can't I celebrate his greatness? Another thing I noticed too is because that movie showed positivity, it's sad how this world you want to see the negative.
Yeah,
People wanted to see the child molestation accusations. People wanted to see him in a room with little kids. Like, people wanted to see that. They don't care about Michael the man. They don't care about Michael the artist. And I got to give a shout out to Antoine Fuqua. I
okay.
hope that he does every black person biopic from now on. Watching the Michael film made me, they should have never did that Tupac film. Watching the Michael film,
I was about to
and
get into that. That Tupac film.
they should have never did that Tupac film. Watching the Michael film and the fact that, like he said, when Antoine Fuqua came out at the theater, and I was at the theater, and he said, "This is for us to celebrate greatness in our community. This is our brother. We're gonna tell the story. They don't get to have write the narrative anymore about him." And that's what I didn't like about Tupac movie. Y'all included all of that negative, and I'm not saying that they didn't have to put the beef or hit him up. Yes, we understand that's a part of his life. But you're not gonna put how, like I went to Tupac Museum. You're not gonna put how he was writing in his notebooks. You're not gonna put how he had papers everywhere, just like the Michael Jackson movie, and there's tons of notebooks and papers everywhere, and he did his videos. Tupac did the same thing. Why didn't we see that genius? Why
Yeah,
did all we see was hit him up? Like, come on.
yeah,
NWA. I like the NWA movie, but it got me thinking about that one too. Like, why don't you guys focus more on the genius of these people instead of wanting to sell entertainment? So shout out to Fuqua. The next movie I want to see though, Sam Cooke. Where is the Sam Cooke biopic? Because before Motown, before Michael Jackson was buying publishing, he got that idea
Sam Cooke.
from Sam Cooke. You feel
Yeah.
me? So get on it, Fuqua.
Hopefully he does it, because if he does not direct Sam Cooke, you already know what they're gonna talk about. Drugs, getting caught
Yep.
in a hotel on Fig.
Yep.
They're not gonna say that he was promoting independent artists, and
Yep.
he had his own business record label, and he wanted to own yeah, they're not gonna talk about that. So
No.
they're gonna base that about being on Fig and getting caught in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. So I hope.
Or that song A Change gonna come, like, oh, he predicted his own death. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay.
So that's all he did. He ain't do
Yeah,
nothing else.
that's it.
So
Um, one more question for you.
uh-huh.
I seen that you was posting online that they was talking about your name. What do you mean?
My name?
You said on one of your reels, I think you was like, they were saying about your name, like, I guess because your name is, they call me PYT.
You talking about the one I did last night when I was like, doesn't matter with you? That one?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
What I was
but
saying was calling me out my name. Okay,
oh, okay,
so
got you.
ever since I made that post about Blueface saying that every year it's a girl turning 18, I don't want no old hoes. I'm basically waiting on girls to get out of high school. Ever since I made that post, if you go through the comments, I have black men. And I don't wanna down talk my black men, but there are black men in my comments who have called me everything but my name, everything but God's child. I've been called a hoe. I've been called ugly. I've been called a bitch, left, right, up, down. So that's why I did that video because it's
Got you.
like, are we supposed to care? Like, not like that. The celebrities don't care when we give in our opinion. So because I'm not a celebrity, I'm supposed to care that people in my comments talking about me, and I'ma still say, like I said, I'ma still say how I feel about the stuff that y'all doing. I don't care.
That triggers me because he wants a girl that's 18, right? That
Hmm.
triggers me. Every year he's going to get older, and every year he wants 18. The youngest is 18. So let's just
Hmm.
say he's 40 years old and he wants an 18-year-old. He 50 years old. He want an 18-year-old.
You remember when R. Kelly did that interview for MTV with Torre? I think that's the interviewer's name. The black guy who used to wear the glasses with the
Yeah.
curly hair.
Hmm.
And R. Kelly said to him, well, how young is too young?
I remember that. I remember that. Going back to one of the Jacksons. You know what triggered me? Jermaine Jackson, 74 years old, wife 27 years old, got a kid that's 2 years old. I'm triggered. I know she a grown woman, but I'm triggered. That means she was what, 23 when she was
Hmm.
pregnant? But how old was she when you started dating her?
Exactly.
I'm triggered.
Exactly.
Bill Belichick, he 80 years old, his girlfriend is 23, 24. I'm fucking triggered.
And nobody sees nothing wrong with that. But on the flip side, because I told the guys it's a video coming for them too. There are women that do it too.
Oh
I have a
my.
problem with Drea from Basketball Wives
Triggered.
dating that basketball player who was what, 23, 24. She used to be his babysitter when
Same
he
age
was
as her son. Triggered.
she used to be his babysitter when he was like 12 or 13 years old. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, they reconnected. Ain't no reconnected. This boy was already what, 6 feet or whatever at 12, 13.
He was
All
growing
of a
him.
sudden, you mess with this boy, have a baby with this boy, y'all arguing outside in the street, messing with this boy. Mine, this is a child. You're like almost 50, grandma.
Yep.
Like, I'ma just keep it real. That should not be happening. The guy in France who's married to this 60 or 70-year-old woman, do you know this woman knew him and his family? She was his teacher when he was 15, 14, 15, or something like that, 16. They've been married since he turned either 18 or 20 something, but she's like 70.
I'm
He's
triggered.
only in his 30s.
Triggered.
Nobody got a problem with that. Like, women prey on men too. I
Yeah, they
really
do.
think it's just disgusting. I read the California law today, and do you know in California, it's okay for an adult to have sex with someone who is 14 years old?
Wow. I thought it was 16. Well, either way, but I know New York. Then that means New York is probably, look it up. Look it up. New York is probably 12, 13. Because I thought New York was 14 and California was at least
Nope.
16.
I looked it up today, Jamie. And the
Ugh.
reason why I looked it up today was because, like I said, it's just a lot of sexual, um, it's a lot of sexual deviancy with these adults and these children. And
Agreed.
when I looked it up, it literally said that 14 years old in California is the age of consent for oral, anal, and basically regular sex.
Is that why the singer David killed that little girl because she was a year too young? The singer that his name David that killed chopped the
He need
girl
to
up in
get the
front of him.
death. He need to get the death penalty, and her parents need to be held accountable because that boy was paying you guys a stipend. He was giving you guys money to date that girl. And if the police try to sit up, if social media, TikTok, Instagram track that money, You as police officers, FBI agents, you guys can track those transactions as well. He was paying her family to sleep with that little girl. Come on.
Exactly. Just like R. Kelly. You gotta hold the parents accountable too. Aaliyah parents. You gotta hold these people accountable. Seriously.
Like straight up. And I feel like the same way that they hold the parents accountable for the kids who shooting up schools,
Mhm.
they passed that law like a couple years. If your child shoot up a school, the parents going to jail.
That's insane. I don't
Yeah,
agree with that one.
I'm sorry, but I do. That
I
boy that shot up that elementary school and his parents knew he had access to a gun, taught him how to shoot the gun, didn't lock the gun up. The boy said he was going to do it. They said they didn't believe him. Walks out the house with the gun and go shoots up an elementary school. You should be held accountable. Yes,
third
you
story.
should.
Agree. Hold those parents accountable. But let's just say our kid, right? You and I, we got a kid together. We didn't teach him how to shoot a gun. We don't even own guns. But he go to somebody's house, or let's just say he found a throwaway gun. People throw away guns all the time. And he found the gun. And he took it to the school and thought it was fake and ended up shooting somebody. Should we be held accountable for that?
Yes, I think so. If I don't go to jail, I think I should have to pay for that child's funeral. My child did it. I don't care if I taught my child to do it or not. My child did it. My child shouldn't have did something like that. And I'm gonna feel bad as a parent that I failed my child. Maybe I did try to do everything that I could, but there's no way that my child would think that it's okay to get out there and shoot somebody's child and nothing's gonna happen. I'm paying for that baby funeral. I'm sorry. I don't know. My computer is not. I don't know
Damn.
what's going on.
Damn Wi-Fi.
It's my computer like literally. I don't know if it's slowing down. I don't know if it's shutting down. But lately, it's okay. Be up and running better.
Oh, you getting a new MacBook?
I'm getting a MacBook because I had a Mac and a person who I put out of my house. I came home one day and all my studio equipment
I was
was
about to get
thrown.
that. That person stole your goddamn that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Didn't clown.
yeah,
Where if
man.
I was at home, I would have picked up a cornball. Goddamn cornball.
So, ladies, yes, to you young girls out there who think it's okay to be having men in your house, don't leave no man. He ain't. Don't leave no man in your house. If he ain't got no house, don't leave no man in your house. That mean he ain't got nothing. Okay.
He
Don't leave
willing to
no
risk
man in
it
no
all.
house and he ain't got no car. That means he ain't got nothing. He's not accountable for anything or responsible for anything. He will tear your stuff up or steal your stuff right when you at work.
He's so petty. Did he steal your pads?
He
Did he
stole my brother ashes.
You lying.
I thought I told you that.
I remember the studio equipment. That's you
Yeah,
seek therapy.
he stole my brother ashes and his best friend. I'm not saying he stole my brother ashes and his best friend got murdered.
Karma's a motherfucker.
So, you
Karma's
know,
a motherfucker.
and I just want to say, like I said, I'm not saying that to be mean, but I just want to say, please be careful what you do because it may not come back at you per se, physically, emotionally, or mentally, but the people around you, just like when you do something to somebody, and if they catch your homie slipping or your family, they get them. That's kind of how karma work too. You feel
Yeah,
me? When you do something to people, it will come back and it may come back at your family member or your friend, you know. So you be careful of that bad juju you putting out in the world.
I agree. 1000%. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down.
I love that song. I be singing that all the time. What goes up must come down. They don't even
That's
know.
all right. Let me get into my topic. I don't know if I should use it as past tense
Okay.
because it's about Mother's Day. My mom, I don't even whatever.
Exactly.
That ain't my day. It's just another day.
You every day Mother's Day. I
Yeah,
heard that.
every goddamn day. Can I have? Oh, every day. Okay, wait till the summertime come, boy. Ooh, eat me out of house and home, everything. Get your ass out of here for 3 months. All right, so Mother's Day is approaching, and I was talking to some of my coworkers, and I want your perspective on it. So my boss was telling me, I got a Mother's Day's coming up. I gotta buy my mom something. And I was like, what about the mother of your child, your wife? And he was like, that's not my mom. Why would I buy her something? And I was low key disgusted because I believe in, if I was a man and you and I had kids, I would buy my mom something. I would buy you something because you made me a father. And I would buy your mom something because that's my mother in law.
Yeah.
But and I asked multiple people at my job, different race, different ages, and they all said the same thing. That's not my mom. Like, my mom is my mom. That's her Mother's Day. That's just the wife of my that's just the my child's mom. My child was supposed to buy her something, not me. I was so confused. What's your intake on it?
Hey, that's funny. I don't know if you seen this video on Instagram where it's this little white girl and her mom is trying to tell her grandpa Happy Father's Day, and the little girl was like, "That's your daddy. That's not my daddy. Why you trying to tell me to tell your daddy Father's Day? That's your father."
I I don't get it, bro. I mean, everything means something. My mom gave birth to me. Thank you. Happy
Hmm.
Mother's Day, mom. You made me a father.
Hmm.
Thank you, P.
Happy
Happy
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Hmm.
Your mom is my mom-in-law. She gave birth to the woman that I married. I love. Happy
Happy
Mother's
Mother's.
Day.
Hmm. Hmm. I
And I
agree. I think that as a man, I mean, I don't see how you say I'm not gonna give my wife nothing. I mean, yeah, I don't get that because if she take care of your kids and she's the mother of your children, I mean, I think you should give her something, a ring, a card, something, put some type of thought into it, or let's say you go and buy the kids something to give to mom, buy something extravagant or buy something with some thought into it. The mother's gonna know that you bought it for the child, because the child ain't got no money, but
yeah.
put some thought into it, or take her out to eat, run her a bath water, like she's the mother of your kids. The kids can't do that, but you can. You can make love to her. You can rub her feet. You can rub her head. You can give her a massage. You don't if you don't want to buy her nothing, you can do things for her that a woman would want to be catered to, since she's always catering to you and the kids.
And the closest thing to death for a woman is giving birth.
Straight up. That's the closest men, and that's the part that pisses me off with men sometimes, because they really don't know. You don't know the pain we go through, first of all, having these cycles. You don't know the pain, and we at death door, literally, when we are having children. Like, they really don't know. I saw men do like
Oh,
a
my bad.
simulation. You good? I saw men do like a simulation or something one time. It was like some machine, right? So the men signed up to experience what cramps and it was cramps and contractions felt like. When I tell you, they was on the ground screaming, crying, like little, not even females. Like, they was crying like babies. And
And,
it's like the women standing there, like, not that it don't hurt, but it's like,
and,
nigga.
and that's, I'm doing this because that's only the physical. Especially when you have cycles, your mental, it messes with your freaking
Yo,
mental.
emotional.
Yes. So you worry the physical, that'll go away for 3 4 days. Sometimes the emotions, the
Huh.
mental stay for a minute.
And having a baby. having a baby and you carrying a whole nother person inside of you, and you thinking about how you got to be responsible for a whole nother person. The PT, what is it, the
Postpartum.
PT, postpartum depression start kicking in.
Yes.
You feel me? It's a lot. Women, some women have gone crazy having children, so men appreciate that woman, like, for real, because you really don't know the extent that women mentally, emotionally, and physically, spiritually go through to bring your child into this world, bro.
Exactly. Drop in the comments and let us know your perspective. Should men buy their mom a gift, buy their wife, the mother of their children, a gift, and the mother in law? Drop your comments and tell us why. I'm curious because I was triggered.
And I'm gonna say
Anything
rest in
triggered.
peace to my brother, because my brother, before Mother's Day even came, my brother would be in jail. And when I tell you, a whole week before, Mother's Day card is here, the baby mama card is here, the gifts is here. And when he was out of jail, I'm taking you to buy your gift. I'm taking her to buy her gift.
Thank
I'm
you.
taking grandma to buy
Thank
her gift,
you.
because if it wasn't for grandma, I wouldn't have mama. If it
Thank
wasn't for my baby
you.
mama, I wouldn't have my daughters. So rest in peace to my brother. He was a real one.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to PY brother. I
For real.
agree with him 1000%. It just made me so mad. The conversation was yesterday. It made me so angry. It's like you just thinking about your mom, like. But yeah, tell us your perspective. I'm
So, and
curious.
to those men that feel like you shouldn't buy nothing, when Father's Day come and you're a father, should your baby mother, should your wife buy you anything because you made her a mother? Or should they just buy their father something? Drop that in the comments.
I like that. I always forget to flip it. Good. Yeah, that was good. My yin to my yang, my yang to my yin. I love it. Yeah, yeah. Drop it in the comments because I should have told. I'm gonna tell him that tomorrow. Definitely
Hmm.
see how he feel about it.
And please
Because
let me
most
know.
men, yeah, because most men like, oh, they want some sex or whatever. Like, no, I'm not gonna give you no sex. I need to go focus and be with my father and buy him something for Father's Day.
All my energy,
All my energy needs to focus on my father because it's Father's Day.
not husband day.
Yeah, not husband day, it's Father's Day. Yeah. I like that. Drop in the comments for that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Because, as a woman, we got to have our rebuttals, because, these men be saying whatever. And it's like, okay, that's how you feel, buddy. For sure. When June come, let's see how you feel when you don't get nothing.
See, yeah, you was quick, swift. Me, I just get triggered and I just look at you different. Like, so you a selfish bastard. You telling me
Selfish.
that's just my thoughts. But there's some women that probably think that too. Like, you're not my father. Like the little kid, you're not. That's not my father. That's your father.
Bro, if that video pops up on my Instagram, I'm going to send it to you.
It
That
will.
little girl told her mama up.
It will. It listen. You know they listen. It will. That
Sad.
shit
They
gonna pop
really
up.
do. Sad. But my topic, y'all know, I'm PYT, so I'm the artist. Let's stick to the music. I want to talk about Finesse Two Time, the man who talks about people all over social media,
That don't blink his eyes.
the man who calls people broke every chance he get, the man who talk about people ain't got no motion, is the same man on social media now whining about the fact that he signed a 360 deal, the deal that nobody signed. What's up? Can I give you some background?
Please.
Let
I
me
know
get
about it. Please. Please.
let me give y'all some background on this
Please.
contract. I had
Stupid
to.
ass. Stupid ass.
So he wants to be released, right? From the contract. He signed, where is he signed to? He signed to Jay Prince. If y'all know who Jay Prince Jr. is, Mob Ties, that's who he signed to. He signed a 360 deal, a highly restrictive 360 deal, which means he does not own his music. Label takes a percentage of everything, including
Ooh, percentage.
shows, merchandise, endorsements, music sales. He loses his masters.
Wow.
The label owns them in perpetuity. He was told when he signed that contract not to use his own lawyers, that he should use the lawyers from the label because it'd be better when it's really a conflict of interest because they're working in the better interest of the label and not yourself.
Duh.
He discovered that advances for jewelry, cars, and travel are actually loans he has to repay. He is in debt to his label. The label is blocking him from releasing music, resulting in lack of income despite commercial success. He compared the deal to modern day slavery, but that can't be possible because the slaves didn't sign up to be slaves. You did. Long-term lock-in, meaning automatic extensions. The label can retain him for multiple album periods without his approval.
Is that the same deal Pooh Shiesty signed?
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's why he kidnapped Gucci Mane, and I think that's why, yeah, it has to be. It
It
has to
has
be.
to be. And when people are fed up, you have to watch your front and your back
Mhm.
because I don't want to put that in the universe, but people can end up getting unalived
Yep.
because you playing with their livelihood. When he first came out with Finesse, 2 times came out, he was making at least 100K a show.
Hmm.
Then he started making 60K a show. Now he living in Airbnbs and in hotels with Suge. And I think the only money he really getting is the OnlyFans thing and
Mhm.
what's the streaming thing.
Mhm.
That's the only money. He not really getting no money. You seen how long it took for him to get Suge out of jail.
Mhm.
You seen that. He's
Yeah.
struggling. He
Yeah.
is devastated. He's begging Jay Prince to get him out that deal. And
Yes.
I have a question. So when he gets money from like Stream, Kick, OnlyFans, do he gotta give Jay Prince some of that money too?
So I want to say yes and no. I want to say no because that's money outside of his contract. That has nothing to do with him as an artist. That's just him talking and doing the crazy stuff he do. But at the same time, he's in debt to the label.
Yeah,
So in order for you to get out of that contract, I'm pretty sure that money that you making off streams and stuff, you giving a percentage to them because you got to get out of that contract. He got to pay his debt off.
but it seems like he has a for life contract unless Jay Prince release
Hmm.
him, and he's not gonna release him because you done disrespected Jay Prince. You done talked bad about him, bad about his dad. If you from Houston, Texas, if you from down south, you know who Jay Prince is. Not Junior, Jay Prince.
Hmm.
You talk shit about Jay Prince. You about to be in that debt unless you do a Pooh Shiesty movie. You still gonna be in the situation.
And he may not want to do a Pooh Shiesty move because Gucci Mane ain't the same Gucci Mane from back in the day. But Jay Prince, I don't think they stopped being crooked and criminals. So yeah, I don't know. They got mob ties in for real, for real. So
I
I don't
agree.
know.
I agree. Um, it's these like when you came in the game, right? You an artist. You not saying you per se, but the average artist, he came. I think Finesse 2 Time is from Arkansas, some little country little area. But you from California, you from the gutter, you from the slums, and they present to you $1 million on the table, a 2026 Rolls Royce. You 22, 23 years old, and you know this deal is trash. But in your mind, you like, I'm gonna sign it because I need this money right now. And then hopefully, eventually, they'll let me go. A lot of artists till this day is signing these 360 deals. You
Mm-hmm.
see Finesse did it. You
Mm-hmm.
see Pooh Shiesty dumbass did it. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
calling Pooh Shiesty dumb, not because he signed that deal, because I don't know your situation. You wanted to get your mom out of bond. I don't know. I'm calling you dumb because you literally just got out of the feds and you committed this crime. You thought Gucci Man was the 2006 Gucci Man where he
Mm-hmm.
not gonna say nothing? This man
Mm-hmm.
40 some years old. He matured.
Yeah.
He not about to try to fight your young ass.
Yeah.
And he don't want to shoot you because he been in that situation. He don't want to go back to prison. He
And he
got
a
kids
felon.
now.
He
Guess
a felon
what?
himself.
You did it.
Yes. Hmm.
So for anybody that's watching this, PY said it multiple times. She done gave y'all the game. She gave the game about lefty gunplay. Like don't sign these 360 deals. Get a lawyer
I
involved.
like I get it. I get it. I get it. But it's like y'all seen the Temptations movie, y'all just forgot. TLC still not like that, but TLC still ain't recoup. You feel like
Salt and
y'all
pepper, right?
see, huh?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. You see what's going on with them. You feel me? I don't even know. They're touring. They're supposed to start touring, but they had to have made some type of deal with UMG because they don't own the rights to their music. So you guys are performing and getting paid. The songs that they own, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's coming. It's gonna be a contract or something that's gonna end up coming out, and they're paying them a high percentage because they own it. But to stay on the topic of finesse two times in them, it's too many. It's too many people in music that have gotten robbed. It's too many people, too many stories. It's too many examples. Tupac died with what? Less than $7,000 in his bank account. Less than $7,000 in his bank account. And I love Pac. But at the end
Yes.
of the day, y'all gotta really look. Y'all just want some right now money to get out of your situation, but you're not thinking about the fact, dang, I'ma still be on them at 30 some years old. I'ma still have to make two, three, four albums in that decade. Dang, at 40 years old, I still gotta make albums. I still gotta tour. I still gotta do this and pay these people. Dang, at 50 years old,
Yeah.
at 60 years, y'all think like keep it 100. I ain't saying people not doing it for the love of it, but y'all really think these people out here performing because they want to. I remember Michael Jackson said about James Brown the year James Brown died. He said there's no way that at 70 years old you still on stage and you're still performing. For y'all to keep signing these deals to get out of your situation, you getting in a worse situation because you're never going to recoup. You're never going to really be wealthy. You're always gonna owe these people. You feel me? Who gonna sign on for a 10 album deal? Like I was reading his contract, and in his contract, I got all the way up to like a fifth or a sixth album. Like it's all like written out. I'll send it to you. It's
Yeah.
all written out. The label literally owns everything. You didn't read not one page.
So since you're an artist, what advice do you have for up and coming artists as far as trying to avoid that 360 deal or getting screwed over by the record label?
Take the lowest. If they want to sign you and they want to give you an advance, I say either take first of all, don't sign no 360 deal. Don't sign nothing where you got to give them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 albums. You feel me? Because I may not even be here. Let's keep it 100. I may die in a plane crash. The Lord may call me home. So I'm not finna sign my life to you. But I recommend taking the lowest payout possible that you possibly can. If you could work it out to where you do your album yourself, Prince did it, where you do your album yourself, even if they pay for production, I got a studio. But they don't like you doing that because they want to own the masters.
Yep.
But I got a studio. I'll record my own album and get it mixed and get it mastered to y'all standards. Try to I say try to maneuver around it Put in your deal. You want to get sync licenses. You know, when you're putting out singles, send it to TV, send it to these commercials, send it to movies. Like, let's get that, let's recoup that money quick. You feel me? It's not about
Right.
sitting down and I'ma just be recording albums and going on tour and that's it. Like, nah, let's get this money. You feel me? Like, try to do it to where it's beneficial for you. My first deal writing for TV, I paid it back, I think 3 years ago, 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I've been writing for TV for 6 years. I took $1,500. That was it. I took $1,500. The reason why it took so long for it to pay back, and that's how I started learning more about contracts. So they kept with this dollar thing, and then I have to split all the royalties and money that's coming to me with the producer. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the contracts. But once that money was paid back, now I'm looking at my ASCAP. I'm looking at the royalties and I'm like, oh, okay. That little 1,500 ain't nothing. I didn't make that back and some.
Okay.
So I feel like take the lowest you possibly can. They gave him $1 million. If he ain't made $1 million, you owe them. If they gave you cars, like I said, y'all ain't seen the Temptations movie. If they gave you cars, if they gave you houses, it's in their name. If they gave you jewelry, you own that. You owe that back to them. They gave you clothes, you owe that. Everything. Don't never look at what they give you as a blessing because it's not. It's a
It's
curse.
business.
It's
It's
straight
business.
business. This is not, oh yeah, we want to see you win. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they
And,
don't. No,
and
they
not
don't.
only that, right? They put insurance on you, life insurance on you, right?
They put they put a so basically if I die, you recoup your money like this, and not only do you recoup all your money, but every record sale since you are the label and I'm not here no more. Ain't nobody fighting really on my behalf because I signed to you.
Yeah.
So you get all that money like finesse. I understand these niggas want money. He on social media talking about I'm a hustler. Yeah, we not saying that you're not gonna get it, but the thing is, as long as you making money, you gonna owe them. And the people that you signed to is from the street. They gonna get their money back.
You think you only owe $1 million? It's interest every day. Jewelry, interest. So let's just
Every
say
day.
they gave him like 2 million, 1 million in cash or whatever, and 1 million worth of assets, right?
Hmm.
It's probably gonna be what, 4 million, 5 million you owed it the label.
Straight up. Cause that's
So
what happened
imagine,
to me. Every
yeah,
year that basically the money wasn't paid back, it accrued a little interest, a little interest. Once it was paid back and I got to see the breakdown, it's like I see how they get you. You feel me?
yeah.
I see how they get you in the industry for real.
Yeah. And I like how you gave game to, like, as far as artists, because that's not my lane, so I don't know. But I like that. Like, make sure you read the contract. So do you feel like artists should come with their own lawyer, or just chat GBT it and
Hey, if you got a chat what is it, GPT? If you
yeah.
got a chat GPT, you feel me? Because I seen a post earlier that said black people say chat GBT.
And I just said it. Chat GBT. I did. I said it.
So if you
I'm gonna
got
get
a
Ricky to say it. Fuck it. All right, chat GPT. God damn
On.
it.
so if you got a chat GPT and that AI give you the answers like his did, do it. If not, get you a good honest lawyer to be on your team. Like after I did that first deal, I noticed every single music library or company that I work with, they would tell me before you sign the contract, get a lawyer to look at it. Get a lawyer to look at it. You feel me? So get a lawyer to look at y'all stuff. Like y'all projected to make millions of dollars. Let's keep it real. You're not signing a record deal to make $100. You ain't signing a record deal to make $100,000. You're signing a record deal to make millions of dollars. You want to be a star. You want fame. You want fortune. But if you sign in a way, if you're signing away all your rights to your music and everybody know them first what 3 albums, them be the hitters, them be the albums that the label really invest in. Them
Yeah,
be the albums that the labels really promote. Those are the albums they really push and market and merchandise and tours and all of this stuff. Your first 3 projects. So if you can't work out a deal to where after the first project and you recouped, we go back to the drawing board on the second and the third. Don't sign that contract. Get you a lawyer and let your lawyer, a music business lawyer, not no JG Wentworth. You feel me? Not the people y'all see, Axim Ronnie. No, you need a music lawyer like that can really break it down and somebody that you can trust that'll help you. You feel me? Because this may be somebody that continues to help you build your business in the music industry because you need that. You need that knowledge if you ain't got it, you
I
know?
love it. I love it. Great advice. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching this, please take this advice. Please don't become a pooh shiesty. Don't
Yeah.
become a finesse two time. Don't become TLC, salt, pepper, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
I was
Oh,
about to say because TLC held what was it, L.A. Reid and Clive Davis and them up in the office with the burner. Like I guess Pooh Shiesty then took it a step further. He kidnapped
he's done. He's done. You
Finito,
violated. Oh man, you're done, bro.
crispy, ashes,
Talented too, but you're done. Yeah.
done, ashes, done.
Well, damn.
Sad.
Let me get into my last topic.
Okay,
For those I don't know, wherever you are in the world, prom is here, but where I'm from in Arizona, prom is approaching. So just know it's prom season, right? I have a question for you, PUI. I'm triggered. I'm always triggered. All right. Jamie triggered moment right now. How much does prom cost as far as like break it down to me like how prom was or how do you feel prom should be?
bro. I didn't want to go to prom. I just wanted a Letterman jacket. Um, the reason why I went to prom, yeah, I just wanted that Letterman jacket, that school jacket. That was already $500 just for the jacket. Excuse me. But the reason why I went to prom is because a friend of mine, he ain't had no date. And I've been knowing him since elementary. So he asked me, and I was like, for sure. I said, but I'm not buying nothing. So his foster parents, they bought my ticket, they paid for the limo, it was a champagne party, like they did all of that at my house. Like I said, I didn't want to go.
Thank you.
I
I
told them take me to. I think I went to not even J.C. Penney. I don't know. It was a clearance rack. I got a black dress. My hair. I had got a wig, a weave. It was like a curly weave. The shoes was Payless. They broke on me once we got there.
you thought you was
Um,
bad bitch.
you feel me? So altogether, I think my family spent probably like $200, maybe $200.
Thank you. Thank you. How like in total, how what's the highest budget? What you think it should be? Should it be more than 500? More than 5,000?
For a prom.
Bro. All right. So I my sister call it black prom. All right. I've never been to a I don't want to say black prom. I just doing too much prom, right? My niece on my basically my father's side. My best friend family is my family. So she had a Rolls Royce. She had everything custom. I think the mom spent no more than $10,000. Prior to that, I'd never been to like I've been to a regular prom. You pull up at somebody's house, you watch them and you see them off to prom. Right. I feel like the budget for prom should be no more than $1,000.
1,000, I think is I think that's a good price if you got your little food, champagne party, your dress, your hair, and stuff. $10,000. If you got it, I'm gonna say this: if you got it and you want to spend it, fine. But in the black community, our kids graduate. You spend all this money, our kids graduate. Where's the savings for them to start a new life? You couldn't put 10,000 into a savings account, and then by the time the girl turned 18 and it accumulates interest, she have something to get out of high school and look forward to. Or like college, like $10,000 on spending on the dorm room and the travel. Like, I feel like some people priorities are not there. You don't think
Confusing
they
the
ever gonna
fuck
get
out of me.
married? That's where you spend all that money on when they get married. You don't think they ever gonna get married, and prom, prom. I get it. It's a stepping stone. You out into the world. But if I got 10 bands, I'm gonna put that in a bank account. Like for my baby, if my little man, uh, when he grows up and he wants to go to prom, I'll probably present him with the same question some of my friends' parents asked them when we were in high school. You want a car,
I was getting there.
or you want prom?
Like,
You
dude,
want a flight or a trip, or you want me to spend all this money on prom? Because think about it. This is a memory. Don't get me wrong, but this is one day. This is a one-time thing. Your car, your first car, baby, you go see the world. Go on a trip, go see the world. I'm paying for the plane ticket and stuff for you to go off to college. I'm gonna spend 5,000 on your dorm room. I got check it out, 1,000 on your dorm room, $4,000 on the card for you, just in case you need anything, so you don't gotta ask for nothing. Like, I feel like black people need to start setting their kids up like that. All these little, I didn't seen people do, Jamie. I've seen people do birthdays where they spending three, four, $5,000, and it's like, you spending all this money on this, and I get it, celebrate your baby, but at the same time you can't put $1,000 a year away for your child, so when your child comes of age they have something to fall on or to start with.
I agree.
I
I
know
agree.
people gonna eat me up in the comments, people gonna say she always, but
Bro,
I
people
just
been
don't
eating my
understand
ass
this.
up because I never understood till this day. Why are you paying even $3,000 for a prom? Why? Where's your
Why?
part? So you paying all this money? You really paying for show for other people? You're not paying for
Hmm.
yourself. I don't understand. And then guess what? After prom, you catching the 105 or the 110 bus.
Yep.
I'm so confused. Like, for me, when I seen my nephew, I didn't go to my prom. I'm not really into stuff like that. But my nephew, the highest thing we paid for, he wanted a Tesla. We got his freaking tux from Amazon, $40 to get it tailored to fit him, probably 25, $30. We
Hmm.
paid no more than three, 400, $500.
Like you
And
said, it's the
people,
show.
it's the show. It's like, where are your priorities? Like, are you setting these kids up? Because when my son, like you said, when my son, look. You want you want to go anywhere in the world? I'll pay for it. Or you want a car? I'm not. Can you imagine graduation coming up too? These parents be paying five, six, $7,000. I
Hmm.
feel like $500 is reasonable. You buy your kid the graduation cap and gown.
Exactly.
What else you need? The ticket. I don't know. I haven't been. I graduated 185 years ago. What do you need? Just the cap and gown.
The
You need
ticket.
ticket, the
I think
shoes
the
and
little
car.
the things to send out the invitations, they give you the invitations.
And these people want to have a party for other people.
Hmm.
Like, I never
Like, I'm a
understood
good
that.
mother. I'm a good father. I told y'all, yep, I sure did have a baby at 15, and I just threw my child a $10,000 prom. That's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. It's about proving everybody wrong. I did it. Look at what I did. But that, it still don't, I mean, your child is graduating great, but like you said, after this, that's where we really see your parenting.
That's what
After
I want.
this, you feel me? Did your child go get a job? Do your child know credit? Your child in
Exactly.
school, your child got a trade. Like, what is the plan? Because anybody can have a son looking like an ebony model, or or their daughter looking like an ebony model walking down that red carpet to a Tesla or a Bentley, like you said, just to turn right back around and be on the 115 Manchester bus.
I knew you was gonna
Like, come on.
say. I said the Century Bus. Yeah.
Black people need to do better. Like, do better. It's not about what other people think. It's about actually being, not putting on a show. If that's not your life, if you really not stepping like that, don't put yourself in debt for no prime. Like 10,000, I would give that. Like when I was talking to y'all about the bonds and stuff and buying that stuff for your child, so when your kids turn 18 or 21, they have interest on that money. They got something they can start with in life. If I got 10 bands, you want me to get you an apartment,
Hello.
or you want me to do prom? Because $10,000, I can pay up a good what maybe about 5 6 months. You feel me? I got you 10,000, and then after that, you feel me? You gonna have your job. We're gonna work on money management, and you stacking up. But 10,000, mama got you a house, a car. What you want?
How much does Ti? How much is he worth? How much is Tiny worth? Just a guesstimation. Just out of just quick, real
I
quick.
mean, they got that 70. What was that $70 million lawsuit? Remember that
And
they
they won.
won? Yeah, so they probably worth about that.
Okay, let's just say 70 million. Recently, their youngest kid, Major, went to prom. Plain, plain, plain. So if these millionaires, I've been to a millionaire grandbaby prom. Plain. This lady is a millionaire, own 5 homes, have rental properties, Airbnb everywhere. Plain. But guess what? Son, grandson, college paid for. She paid it. Got him a brand new whip. Put money in his account. So it's just like at the I don't know. I just got another trigger moment. I just got triggered.
Rich people
Like
are different. Like, you know where I work, and
yeah,
there's
yeah.
literally millionaires that come there every day. Do you know a lot of them don't drive? People I know that's broke want Mercedes. People I know that's broke want BMWs. Do you know I see celebrities pull up at my job in Toyotas? Some of them be pulling up. Oh, I had this car since I was 18. You worth, I know your net worth. That's what you riding around in? Oh, I gotta change my priorities. I need to reevaluate my priorities and change my perspective. It's the
Agree.
broke people trying to live rich. Rich people, they ain't
They live
worried about that.
they live regular schmegular lives. It's just
Regular.
yeah, regular schmegular lives. Drop in the comments if you feel like $1,000 for a prom budget is too high or too low, and also tell us some stories like well how much did you pay for your kids prom. I'm curious. Drop in the
For the
comments.
young people, I'm typewriting for the young people. That's why.
Right, right. For the young people.
Because they probably like, what's going on with her? I'm typewriting. That's how we used to
She's like,
typewrite.
what is that? Oh, she's swiping, okay, on her iPad. That's what she's doing. Okay, she's swiping. Okay, swipe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's yeah. So
Ridiculous. The girl, they call me PYT,
this your girl, the one and only Jane B.
and this is episode 10.
My Perspectives podcast. Make sure you follow us on YouTube as well as Instagram.
Hmm.
Your
And
girl.
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. I apologize.
And TikTok.
I deleted my TikTok again.
It's
It's
all right.
addicting. That's my drug. TikTok is my drug. So
We still got you. It's
Follow us on all social media platforms, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we love y'all. Bye.